Hey guys, and welcome back to This Week in Contractor Marketing. We have some exciting things for you guys, some new updates and some things that we'd like to share with you. So one thing that I want to share with you guys is as we approach the holiday season and the next couple weeks start to really approach, we want to make you aware that you may see a spike in the spend that you are spending in Facebook ads. So if you see that there's a little bit of a spike, it's not that abnormal. It's a little bit different than last year. We've been seeing that some giant companies or larger companies are actually extending their Cyber Week into Cyber Months. So there's a lot of people that are competing for different ad space, and there's only so much that Facebook allows. So one way that you could really differentiate yourself and keep yourself ahead of your competitors is to just branch out with offers. So make sure you're being innovative and know your market. Offer them some discounts or offer them some different things that would really capture their attention. And that way you could set yourself apart, but also really captivate your audience at the same time.
So speaking of the holiday season, we're in the midst of our 12 tips of Christmas. We started about 3 days ago. We posted our third tip this morning. We're just giving you some marketing tips for the holidays, so check back every day. It's on all of our social channels. So yeah, happy 12 tips of Christmas.
Yeah, it's all Sammy, so thanks for your hard work on learning some of those new tools and making sure that we're being innovative with our marketing. So it's been fun. And now we have what's our contest that you set up this morning?
Oh yeah, so I actually went onto my news feed to see how many views my tip number 2 got. And Joe had, I think, 163, and I was pushing like 188. So guys, keep looking at my video because my goal is to make sure that every single week we up the ante and just make it a little bit more, or get more views. So each week's a different competition, and I beat
kind of like an internal competition to see like what face is going to get the most views. So keep in touch for day 4 and 5 because you'll be looking at this.
There we go.
There we go.
I think the early conclusion is that people want to see a different face other than mine on Instagram, especially. So just kind of refreshing to see another face there. So I totally get that. I don't blame you for that.
Don't be jealous.
Yeah. So yeah, you were talking about offers and everything like that. Mm-hmm. We've been talking a lot about making sure that you're differentiating and making a connection with your market. A couple of things I want to touch on. First, I was on a webinar yesterday with Kyle Hunt of Remodel Your Marketing, and Kyle was laying out a whole plan to market your business, set up a marketing plan for 2018 effectively. And Kyle's going over all these different tactics and strategies and things that you can do, and really, really informative. It was a ton of knowledge packed into like a 45-minute period. But one of the things that we pointed out in the webinar is that all these things are great, but pick a few that are really going to make resonate with your market. So where's your market hanging out? Where are your ideal prospects and clients hanging out? And what can you put out there that's going to be innovative, that's going to make them see what you have to put out there and then take action on that. So just make sure you're making a really good connection with your market. And then along those lines, one other thing is that we launched, I would say, one of our best looking websites yesterday, the Kane one. I don't want to give the URL yet because we're kind of making some tweaks still, but home builder, remodeling contractor out in the Phoenix, Arizona area. One of the best looking sites we've done, and on our end we didn't do too much differently, but on his end, on their end, they have amazing projects and photos.
Especially the photo quality.
Yeah.
100% that makes a huge difference when you're on a website. The better the photo quality, the more I'm going to want to look.
Yeah.
And even on that, like some of our clients that have stronger images and stronger images for Facebook, they get so much more engagement on those ads, and then the conversion rates on their website are 10 times stronger.
Yeah.
So it works kind of on both platforms. So it's really important to get out there and just get a camera that you feel proud of so that you can make pictures that you feel proud of.
Really reflects your image, like the nice photo. I'm going to want to look at all your stuff. So
yeah.
Yeah, it almost like sells itself. Like the projects sell themselves. So the better photos you take, the less marketing and sales you have to do.
Pretty much.
And the less you're less competing on price and all that stuff, which we all hate, right? So make it a point. And the point of that is, again, to make a connection with your market. They can see the types of projects that you do, not only the fancy photoshopped after photos, but the before pictures, the during. Post some videos of what you're doing during your projects. Give people a little behind the scenes on how you operate and all that stuff. So that is building a connection with your audience. We talk about branding And we're not talking about getting billboards and, you know, Super Bowl ads and anything like that. We're talking about being known as one of the go-to reliable quality companies in your market. And the way that you do that is you put out content about your company and you build that connection.
And
so,
tell a story with your photos. Like you
Yeah.
said, the before, during, and after. Like, it's one thing to just show your finished work, but people don't know where that came from. So if you could show a dramatic transformation with your work, it shows a lot.
Yeah.
we probably talk about that. I talk about it all the time, but it's just like no one's doing it.
Can't emphasize it enough.
No one's doing it. I mean, I say no one. A very small percentage of construction companies are actually doing that on a high quality level. So the mere fact that you do it means that you're differentiating yourself. You do it well, even better. I mean, over the next several years, it's a huge, one of the biggest wins you can have in your business. So just want to underline that.
Emphasize it.
Yeah.
Remember it.
What else we got going on? It's Friday. Holidays are coming up. We're
Yeah.
in some of the holidays already.
Yeah.
Dreading holiday shopping.
I didn't get any of my shopping done. So
I'm
that's
afraid
my
to go to
good.
the mall at this point.
Mall,
Yeah.
Amazon. Well, everything's online
Yeah,
now.
but you can't. It's
Mhm.
not the same. You need that personal touch. Although I'm very afraid of the shoppers this week.
I bet.
It's very
Yeah.
scary.
And if anyone's wondering, no beer this week. It's about noon here in New Jersey, so we still have some work to do. So we didn't want to start drinking beer already. Not that there's anything wrong with that. We just have some things to do. So that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Have an awesome weekend, everyone.
Happy 12 Tips of Christmas.